knife in your hand. Are you the poison? Are you the cure? I'm not so sure. I'm shackled. There is no way out. I can't escape.
Hello everyone, welcome to a Modern Science Series 2.0 Season 7 on Episode 139 to 100 Episode 134 of E43 of Spooktober month edition. So this is a Spooktober month, so I know it's not this recording, but this premiere will be there by next month when it's premiered. And now, if you didn't see my favorite trucks, go check it out my previous video I did for my premiere. And now, let's get down to the favorite trucks. Now let's get towards our event and start our race. And first up in number one, it's going to be Cowbell Ghost Code Chase Piece. We'll be taking out with Mega Wax of the Zombie Wax, and more on down. And in the last one, number one, is going to be Zombie Ghost Crew Custom. I'll be Zombie Female Ghost Crew Custom. We'll be taking away knowing number Zombie. We're going to take our first race in round one. To remind you guys, it's going to be a standard style way of track by each episodes. And now, we're going to start race our Spooktober month edition. Let's go. Oh, it's gonna be our first ever attempt for this Spooktober of this month. And it's gonna be of Zombie Wax will take the first one. We're able to move on in round two. And here we go, next race in round number one. It's gonna be Nightmare Sparks for Horror Monster Motel. We'll be taking away Monster Zombie. Here you go. It's gonna be first race goes to Monster Zombie. We're able to take the first one, we're able to move on. Next race on round two. This is the two of the dead trucks of Monster Dummies and Zombie. We'll be taking away Point Crusher Mummy. Here you go. Oh, just pushed Monster Dalmatian Zombie for the victory. You're able to move on. Next race in round two. And here you go, next race on round number one is going to be Colin Wolf of the Monster High of the Treasure Hunt. We'll be taking away Monster Wild Zombie. Here you go. Oh, what wipeout! It goes to Monster Wild Zombie. We're able to take the first one, we're able to move on. And next race in round two. And here you go, next race on round number one is going to be Dragon Shadow Custom. We'll be taking away Skeletosaurus Glow in the Dark. Here you go. Oh, Dragon Shadow Custom. We're able to take out the Skeletosaurus Glow in the Dark. We're able to move on. Next race in round two. Next up in round number one is going to be Pirates Cause Ghost taking on Venom for a mixed string of the singles. Here you go. And it's gonna be Venom. We'll be moving on next race in round two. Here you go, next race on round number one is gonna be Earthshaker Pumpkin. We'll be taking on Fangoa. Here you go. It's goes to Earthshaker Pumpkin. We're able to move on next race in round two. And here you go, next race in round number one is gonna be Screaming Demon for Horror Monster Motel. We'll be taking a wave of Raven was in last season's in the final round. Could Raven make it in the final round, or sadly will not? Let's see it right now. And sadly will not. It goes to Screaming Demon for a House of Motel. We're able to move on next race in round two. Next race in round number one. Our next race number one is gonna be Silent Diggle Halloween. We'll be taking away Undertaker for WWE. Here you go. Oh, it's gonna be Undertaker. We're able to take the win. We're able to move on. Next race in round two. And here you go. Next race on round number one is gonna be Tasmanian Devil Horror Monster Motel. We'll be taking away Adventure Black Widow. Here you go. Oh, it goes to Tasmanian Devil for a host was a Mattel. We're able to take the next place in 1-2. And we have our first new our charted debut of a new work of the Pinsky for this Spooktober. It is Digger's Dungeon of a North Carolina. We'll be taking a web of E Shark Week Bombasters. Here you go. And the first debut win of the new work, it goes to Digger's Dungeon, North Carolina. We're able to move on. Next race in 1-2. And here you go. Next race in the round number 1 is going to be Blood Thunder Zombie. We'll be taking a web Black Cat Truck. Here you go. And it goes to Black Cat Truck. We're able to take the win with the Willie. We're more on next race in 1-2. And we have our first ever debut of E. New work of the truck for this Spooktober edition for E Teen Scream on E. Core's chassis for Teen Scream. It is 6 of E custom for E first debut. We'll be taking a web Rapid Phobia for E host was Mattel. Here you go. It goes to first debut win of Zigzag Custom. We're able to move on next season 1-2. And next race on E, round number 1 is going to be Prawn Ha Sea Monster. We'll be taking on web of Megalodon Zombie from the truck pack exclusive online. This is the battle of the sea fish battle of the tunas. Here you go. Oh, so start there for Megalodon. It goes to Prawn Ha Sea Monster. We're able to take the win. We're able to move on next race in 1-2. And next race on E, round number 2 and round number 1. First to last race is going to be of the Mystery Machine of Cursing the Gasoline for the trade pack. We'll be taking on web of E, Alto Logo Zombie. Here you go. Oh, so start there. It goes to Alto Logo Zombie. We're able to move on next race in 1-2. And coming up, our last race on E. Round number 1 is going to be Zombie Female Ghost Crew Custom. We'll be taking a web of E 99-year Zombie. Here you go. Oh! Swim right past, sneak past by. It goes to 99-year Zombie. We're able to take the win. We're able to move on in 1-2. With all these strokes in the last round of round number 1, we're able to move on in the next event on E. On episode 140. Better luck next time in the next episode 140. And now, let's get into round number 2. It's going to be Zombie Legs. We'll be taking away Monster Zombie. Move on down. And towards the end, it's going to be Alto Logo Zombie. We'll be taking away of E. No number Zombie does a zombie invasion battle. So, we're going to take our first race on E, round 2. And here we go. First race in round 2. Oh, Monster Zombie, you just out-defeated the Dino. That one, it goes to Monster Zombie. We're able to move on in E in the quarterfinals. And here we go. Next race on E, round number 1. Number 2 is going to be Monster Dumbass Zombie. We'll be taking away Monster Warrior Zombie. There's a 2 dead must battle show out. Here you go. It goes to Monster Dumbass Zombie. We're able to move on in the next race on E, round in the quarterfinals. Here you go. Next race on E, round number, our next race on E, round number 2 is going to be Dragon's Shadow Custom. We'll be taking away Venom from XG of the singles. Here you go. Well, for number Red Tired, it goes to Venom. We're able to move on. Next race in the round 2. And here you go. Next race number 2 is going to be Earthshaker Pumpkin. We'll be taking away Screaming Demon for a host from Mattel. Here you go. Oh, they were so close from each other, but it wasn't enough for Earthshaker. Was it? Let's see if I know who it is. Oh, about wherever tile. It goes to Screaming Demon for a host from Mattel. Well, wherever tile we'll be moving on to the quarterfinals. And here you go. Next race on E, round number 1, it's going to be up. Round number 2 is going to be Undertaker for WWE. We'll be taking on Tasmanian Devil host Martin Mattel. Here you go. Both of them neck to neck. It wasn't enough because to Undertaker, WWE were able to move on next race in 1-2. This is both Halloween themed auditions of these trucks. First up, representing of this truck's first debut, waiting for a new look. It is of E, Digger's Dungeon, North Carolina. We'll be taking a Black Cat truck. Here you go. Oh, it wasn't enough. It goes to Black Cat truck. We're able to defeat the Team Great Diggers. We're able to move on next race in 1-2 and round 3. And coming out last race on the one number 2 is going to be on the co-associate for Team Scream of E, Jigsaw Custom debut. We'll be taking with of E, Piranha Sea Monster. Here you go. Oh, it goes to Zigzag Custom. We're able to take the win first. We're able to move on in the round 3. And coming up our last race on E, round number 2, it's going to be El Togo Zombie. We're going to be taking over 99 Zombie. This is Team Zombie Evasion Battle. Here you go. And it's going to go to 99 Zombie. We're able to move on next race in round 2. Coming up our first race in the quarterfinals. And whoever loses in last round number 2, we're able to move on E next episode on the 140 for this Spooktober month edition. Better luck next time until the next episode for this Spooktober month. And here you go. Our first race in the quarterfinals is going to be of Monster Zombie. We'll be taking over Monster Dimension Zombie. Moving on down. And towards the end, it's going to be Zigzag for Stevie and 14 Codes Chassis for Team Scream. We'll be taking a web of 99 Zombie. We're going to take our first race on E quarterfinals. And here you go. First race in E, round number 1 of the 2 months, dead months battle show out. Here you go. Oh, it's going to be Monster Dimension Zombie. We're able to take on the win. We're able to move on in the next race on E semifinals. And here you go. Next race on E round in the quarterfinals is going to be Venom from Mixed Street of the singles tracks. We'll be taking with of E, Screaming Demon for a host Martin Mattel. Here you go. Oh, Venom. We're able to take the win. We're able to move on in the next race on E. In the semifinals. And here we go. Next race on E round first to last in the quarterfinals is gonna be Undertaker WWE. We'll be taking over Black Cat truck. Here you go. Oh, it goes to Undertaker for the block for that cat. We're able to move on in the next race on E semifinals. And here you go. Last race in the quarterfinals. It's going to be Zigzag for E first division truck on the right in the course section for Team Screen. We'll be taking a left of E 99 Zombie. Here you go. Oh, it was so close. It goes to of E Zigzag first division truck of a custom. We're able to move on in the final round. Semifinals. And whoever's making in the semifinals, let's see or announce our drivers from here. Let's see. Alright, we got the paper right here, and here we go. First up, representing the Hound under 101 Dalmatians of this dead spotted of this nation. It is of this driver, of this competitor, of this season. It is none other than of this struggle of Monster World in Monster Dimension Zombie. And representing from this symbiote of the Marvel character, it is of Monster Fanatic in Venom for E. Mixture of the singles. And representing from this struggle of this competitor, It is the wrestler of WWE. It is your World Series Champion, one-time champion, and your current also champion, Tober, and Undertaker WWE by host Marshall Mattel. And representing for the whole of this character of this film, it is of a Do You Want to Play Game? It is Martin George in Zigzag Custom. So, we're going to take our first race on round number of semifinals. And here you go. First race semifinals is going to be Muslim Domination. Zombie will be taking with of a Venom from X3. We'll be taking on with our last race on the semifinals. It's going to be Undertaker WWE. We'll be taking on with of a Zigzag Custom. We'll be taking on first race on semifinals. And here you go. First race semifinals. It is gonna be another damn Venom from X3 of the singles. We're able to move on in the next race in the final round. And coming out of our last race in the semifinals, who is gonna join with of this competitor, of this symbiote, of this driver, of it is Macho Fanatic and Venom from X3. It's gonna be of this driver of this WWE, of this wrestler of your also champion, your World Series champion, one-time champion, Tobin in Undertaker WWE, or is it gonna be of in this whole character of this film? Do you want to play a game? It is of Martin George in Zigzag Custom. So who's gonna join him in the final round? It's gonna be Zigzag for a custom. We're able to move on in the final round. Are you ready to meet your final competitors? First up, representing this symbiote of this Marvel character, it is of It is Macho Fanatic and Venom from X3. And represented from this show of this competitor of taking over his team for Team Scream of Cole's Chassis. It is Do You Want to Play a Game? It is of Martin George in Zigzag Custom. So, there's between the custom and the Marvel truck battling each other out. Let's see and find out who's your official winner is for this first ever month of this Spooktober month edition. And you'll have a first of the Martin Science Series 2.0 Season 7 on episode 139 of the Spooktober month first month edition. Winner goes to... Oh, it was so close. And it goes to... Congratulations to the first time in history of this season's champion. It is Macho Fanatic and Venom from X3, first time champion in this time series. Congratulations, my man. You shall have a first time winning of this. Become your first time champion in my time series as well. I am apologizing to you of Martin George and Zigzag Custom. You're so close, my man. Hopefully your future episodes or till the next episode of this Spooktober edition, you will get a chance to win. Good luck next time. So wow, one last time to give it up for Martin Fanatic and Venom from X3 of this truck from the singles. But Zone of Monsters is still your old event singles leading the King Hill. But you will be serving the same truck by next week's event. So stay tuned for next week's event for a Spooktober edition of this month. So I'm your host of Energy Wizard Marjam, and we see you next time of This is Aaron. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. This is Aaron, 0 Marjam. Signing out.